Once more, my friends, once more into the Helldivers game. To poorly adapt a saying from history. Anyways, hello and welcome back, friends. Trying to run a lighter, tighter loadout for my streaming setup because I'm tired of all the weird glitchiness, and so far so good. We're putting it in performance mode for best possible outcomes, and we're jumping into Helldivers. Let's go, friends. By the way, I'll be playing headset free. I'll have the camera on, but no audio for my voice. It's just so that I can play headset free and not get a headache and enjoy the audio on my speakers.
Let the enemy feel the wrath of liberty.
Initiating FTL jump to the Coapesa system.
As
FTL jump successful.
my habit goes, I'm a bit of a weirdo, I guess. I like to run a couple of solo runs first.
Hellpods Prime.
I think I'll leave it open to see if people drop in. Sometimes I put it to private. I don't mind if people join, except for when they go crazy and do nothing. Actually, the very first one on level 1, and sometimes level 2, I'm trying to test myself. I see people posting about soloing mid-level and above. I want to try and get to that. Obviously, I think I need to grind up to get some specific items. I don't know how much level has to do with your ability to solo. I don't know how much that plays into it. But I do know that tactics matter. You need to know how to, what kind of weapons work best and how to deal with the different enemies and the way they move and stuff. So I'm still new to the game. I've only been playing since the Xbox release. And shout out and salute to all the helpful players that come by and drop in when I do drop the SOS beacon. It's always helpful.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
I see some complaints in social media about getting kicked when someone tries to join another group. There's plenty of reasons why that might happen. People might be waiting for a friend to join. Things like that. But I find that the best way to invite people to join you, if you don't have friends that you can invite, well, always send friend requests. A certain percentage of people will respond. The rest won't. But if you're starting off a session and you don't have people in your ship yet, go ahead and dive in and drop the SOS bomb or whatever that thing, the SOS beacon right away. It looks just like the hell bomb. Drop the SOS beacon right away. Defend yourself and chill and see if people join. And then if they don't, keep playing. People will drop in even late into the match. Because the SOS beacon activates a ping on the map that says, to anybody looking at the map, hey, this player wants you to join. It kind of raises an alert and puts it in high priority, as the wording on the actual beacon says. Anyways, gonna dive in for a solo run or two and then start inviting people in. Like I said, headset free, so forgive the fact that you're not gonna hear my voice, but I will have my face up for the comical reactions. In we go.
Launch initiated.
Take back our land. Dismantle its occupiers.
Sending down equipment package. Sending down support weapon.
Dropping a pin. I found something.
Random, but I cannot wait to get the little teleporter backpack. I'm gonna miss. Well, it's gonna be really useful for solos. I probably won't run it on group runs, but when I do solo runs like this, I'm gonna want to bring that backpack. Probably to find that vault, get into it, and then drop down the laser beam again. I think that's gonna be my plan. Wow, I don't think I've seen this planet before. This is interesting. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna focus and grind and oh, I hear noises.
There's something here.
Objective nearby.
Tagging map. Dropping a pin. Democracy needs me.
Sending down sentry.
Tagging map.
You have accomplished Liberty's will. Extract at
Dropping
your
a pin.
discretion.
Have a taste of democracy.
Extraction is available. Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Sending down sentry. Extraction shuttle inbound.
Whatever it takes.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
For prosperity!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. How about a nice puff of liberty? Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Our enemies couldn't take down even a single Helldiver today. You truly are invincible.
Every system will soon exult in the glory of managed democracy. This operation would strike a mighty blow against the enemy.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Launch initiated.
History will remember your deeds this day.
Deploying equipment package. Sending down support weapon.
Tagging map. I found something.
What's with all these dinosaur bones? Like, there's these giant dinosaur bones on this robot planet. I've never been entirely clear on like the history of each planet, but Super Earth considers them all theirs, so there's that. But this is interesting. We're on a robot planet, and there's just like massive dinosaur bones everywhere. Each planet is really interesting and beautiful and really well designed, I gotta say. I dig it. The atmospherics are always fascinating. Okay, anyways, grinding on.
Dropping a pin.
Sending down sentry. Sending down sentry. Tactical asset near your position.
Objective located. First one.
Mission map updated.
Tagging map.
So this is one of those like hidden objectives that are everywhere. This is a level 2 difficulty map. You don't always find them, but when you do, it's so worth it because look at all these extra points of interest. And that's where you're going to find super credits and medals and often like bonus machinery to use. So let's go track them all down.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Dropping a pin. Tagging map.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Dropping a pin.
Sending down sentry. Sending down sentry.
Fire in the hole. Guard outpost spotted!
Outpost cleared.
Tagging map. Dropping a pin. Tagging map. Dropping a pin.
Deploying sentry. Sending down sentry. Sending down equipment package.
Spot outpost. Fire in the hole.
Outpost cleared. Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Tagging map. Dropping a pin.
Main objective near your position. Objective critical stratagem available. Deploying sentry. extraction is available.
Tagging map.
You may proceed to extraction when ready. Deploying sentry. Sending down sentry. Extraction shuttle inbound. 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing in progress. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Hello, friend, and thank you for dropping in. Hold on, I need my extra pair of eyeballs. Mudra VIP, thank you for dropping in. What game is this? This is Helldivers 2, fam. It just dropped on Xbox a couple weeks ago. Been grinding at it. It's a load of fun. It is a PvE swarm loot and shoot extractor. Not usually my type of game. The stream is going splendidly. I'm just pleased that I finally got Streamlabs to work smoothly. It's been a long story of me and Streamlabs trying to figure each other out. But anyways, hello and welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Don't be shy. Say hi. Keep chatting. Unless, of course, you're just here as a sales bot to spam me about buying viewers or getting graphics art. I'm a professionally trained graphics artist. I make all my own. I'm not claiming to be excellent or amazing at it, but
Now
I don't
that is
suck.
what I call a
And
project
I
with
can't
resources.
afford anything anyways. So if you're here to sell stuff, you walked into the wrong channel, friend. If you're here to hang out and chat about Helldivers 2 and about Xbox gaming and about video games in general, you are more than welcome. I'm just getting sick and tired of every single person that drops in turning out to be just be a sales bot. I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying that is what's been happening, and it gets old. Also,
One
I play
shudders
headset
to
free
envisage what
because things on my head give me a
repulsive
headache.
larvae gestates
I
within
can't
the
even wear my
glue
glasses all the
as
time.
we speak.
Okay. He's always got to interrupt me. You're always interrupting me. Why are you always interrupting me? Oop. I guess you can't smack him in the face. Anyways, no bot here. Although you typed it hot. Okay, rock on. I get a bunch of sales gimmicks, man. It's exhausting. Lots of ban evaders trying to sell a product that is clearly and obviously a violation of the Twitch terms of service and end user license agreement, otherwise known as the TOS and the EULA. Oh boy, man, like every day. Ugh. Anyways, what's up? What games do you play? Murda. Is it? Oh, Murda VIP. Gotcha. You're an old streamer just coming back on the scene. Well, welcome back. I guess you mean you used to stream a lot and then you took a break and you're back from your hiatus? Or are you literally old? You play COD, me too. Rock on. I have a fun Call of Duty backstory. I am an old school. Let me tell you. Let me bring you in close. Come here, friend. Have you been playing Call of Duty for like 30 years or however long it's been out? No, you're not an old man? Well, as you can tell from my gray beard, I'm not a young man. I am an old school gamer that started off playing Pac-Man in the arcade. No, like 5 years. Okay. Rock on. 5 years, huh? Good times, good times. Welcome back. So, yeah, old school gamer. Like, I started playing video games at Lamppost Pizza, you know, at my local arcade. But I missed out on the 20-year history of Call of Duty. So there was a lot of real-time FOMO. I always sort of wanted to play Call of Duty, but never had a computer or never got myself an Xbox until about, well, it's going to be 4 years now. We're about to get the beta for Black Ops 7, and that's going to be my 4th Call of Duty live service year in a row. That'll be the start of it. So I call it my CODiversary, and I always kick off my CODiversary when the first trailer starts. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are now celebrating CODiversary, although I am also hooked on a bunch of other games. Too many games, never enough time to play them all in. So I don't pretend to be amazing at Call of Duty, but I have a passion for it and I love playing it. And I love playing not just the new ones. I also went off the deep end and collected a whole bunch of them. These are just the ones that I got in physical. I've also installed a few digital. And then I've got a whole library of way too many games that I do not have enough time to play through. But you just missed a good Call of Duty session. Yes, I know. He keeps interrupting. So yeah. If I know a lot of people wax nostalgic for the older games, but all those Call of Duty titles, you can still play them. Some days it's so slow that you need to bring your own squad, or maybe your own squad and opposing team. Like I tried to log into the World War II one, and I couldn't start a match because everyone that was there knew each other, and there wasn't room. There wasn't enough leftover people for me to start up a match. That was years ago. But anyways, over the next several weeks, I'm going to be revisiting what I call Call of Duty Boot Camp. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. But also, they're also still active. And I think now that the franchise is coming to Xbox Game Pass, there's a lot of new interest in the franchise. So I think a lot of new players picking up older games. I've been wanting to start a Call of Duty club or guild for people who own multiple titles so that we can organize events and be like, this weekend, let's all play Modern Warfare 2. Or this weekend, let's all get together and play a few rounds of, whatever. Insert one of the random titles here. But I've been lazy about organizing it. All right, I don't know if I can do this solo. I can solo on this game. In Helldivers, I can solo my way through the first few levels of difficulty, but once you get to medium, it gets crazy. Your first COD was Warzone. Rock on. Technically, my first Call of Duty game was Call of Duty Mobile, which a lot of Call of Duty platform players like on Xbox or PC or PlayStation will turn their nose up to, but it's actually an awesome, awesome Call of Duty game. And they have their version of Warzone. This is the version before Warzone Mobile. So if you're looking, I wish I could mute individual characters in the game. I just want to mute him. Oh, rock on. You know it. Okay. A lot of people snub it or diss it. I don't get it because it's rock on. If you're in Call of Duty Mobile, look me up. It's always Mr. Zeppo. Oh, rock on. Welcome to the 40s club. Yeah. So, I love me some Call of Duty Mobile. I haven't played that in a hot second either. But like I said, I've picked up way too many games, and I need to figure out a way to juggle and balance them all. What's the same thing? Geological survey and automatons. I'm a little worried about trying to solo these. Trying to find one. Murda VP. All right, I'm going to write that down. Where's my pencil? I have a pencil here somewhere. There we go. So is mine. Mine's always the same everywhere. It's Mr. Zeppo. Sometimes with the 420, sometimes not. Writing that down. Feel free to drop me a rock on, man. Yeah, drop me a friend request, or next time I'll look you up. Are you what do you play for the main games? PlayStation, Xbox, PC. trying to find a mission here at level 3 that I can do on my own, I think. Oh, here we go. The transmission ones I can do. That's pretty simple. The airbase. I think I can do these. Let's go check it out. Go wreck shop on the platform. Oh, nice. You built your own PC. Rock on. Way back in the day, I used to try and build PCs. But, man, everything just got crazy expensive. And look at that. Do you see the chat right under yours? This painstaking acrobat Delta? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I usually get. You're like the first... you're the Murda VIP. You're like the first actual player of games that I've had like in 2 weeks. Everything else has been this. Rock on. That's awesome. Be part of a gaming family. None of my my parents did not like gaming, so I grew up having to deal with that. They were like, "What? Why are you wasting your time?" All right, I'm gonna drop in over here. Indeed, awesome is true. Let's pick our items. I like this combo. And I'm trying to... I really just end up going with this. Oh, I see. Just the building. He taught you building PCs and stuff. Apparently. Should I go with this? The EMS strike? Or with the railgun? The railgun's pretty good. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a flex. Your dad was the president of International Business Machines. That's epic, dude. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You can consider me mildly impressed. Well, that's awesome, man. Rock on. Yeah, I wish I could keep up with the prices. I live a humble life. Flex indeed, enjoy it. I am a former theater technician, and we don't make a lot of money in the theater. You got to be like, a celebrity actor to really start making money, and even that, when you really compare it to other careers, isn't that much. Okay, I'm still getting used to this button thing to call in my stuff. Yeah, I really need a new PC. It's cool to meet you too, Murda VIP. Man, if I had like 10 grand laying around, which I do not. If I had like 10 grand laying around, I would build myself a 10 grand streaming PC so that I could stream at like high def and never get lag. Where are we on this map? Okay. Well, I'm going to go visit the extract zone first. That's pretty awesome. It's one of the things I'm hoping to eventually get build a big enough community. Right? A nice big chunky machine. I mean, I'd settle for something cheaper as long as it did the job. But if we're going to dream, might as well dream big. I say. Okay, I got to crank up the audio. I got to listen to the thing. So forgive me. I play headset free often. I like the way the game plays and the way the audio sounds better on my speakers than I do on my headset. But that means I get an echo chamber if I keep my microphone on. Okay, so this is the deployment zone. All right. We're going to drop in a resupply right here for later. So we can have that ready and waiting for us when we get back. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thanks for watching it all. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hi and being an actual fellow gamer of a certain age. Because it's either sales bots or really young people. Indeed, thanks. Gotta play the way you like to play, either way. Whoa. So for some reason today we're getting a lot of automatic. Like I didn't call that strike in. Usually you got to order those in yourself, but we're getting a bunch of them as part of some campaign. There's like modifiers in this game. It's wacky. All right, gotta go investigate this. What did we find? What is here? Ah. Whoa! Gotta try not to get blown up by my own super Earth volleys of stuff. Here we go. Give me them credits. So you're a COD fan. You excited for Black Ops 7 dropping? I know I am. I'm just hoping they don't like nerf movement or make it too like way more too crazy. As a relatively new player, well, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate support. I got to spend a little more time. I think probably my mistake is that I don't. Oh, I'm going to go over this. I'm going to backtrack and go blow up this little station over here. I don't spend as much time as I probably should visiting other content creators. Okay, yeah, here's a little outpost I can blow up. Let's drop the EMS because that is super helpful. Then we're going to flank around. Wait for that to... Oh! Getting a little help here from the campaign. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to try. Well, that kind of takes some of the fun out of it, but okay. I'll take the help. I kind of wanted to do it myself, you know? Let's blow up these things just for funsies. Okay, looking for the samples. Gotta gather samples. Is that it? Is that the only sample for here? Apparently. There's a jetpack. Don't need it. Wow. They're really helping solo divers out today with this bonus thingamabob. Used to do 48-hour streams. That's intense. I tend to do like short streams. And then, because I'm going for like a variety gimmick. And I don't know if that's like working against me. But, oh, I don't need anything right now. Whoa. Was that a dropship? I think that the dropship just flew over me. There it is. Get that. Got to go blow those up. Oh, I don't think I can reach it from here. I need to turn off vibration on my... Ah! They sneak up on you sometimes. Yikes. Let me back up a little here. Try to get some distance on these guys. Is there an echo chamber? I'm trying to see if I can find a balancing point where I can still listen to the game on my speakers, but still chat on the microphone. It took a toll on your marriage. I don't doubt it, my friend. Unless they are into the gaming too, right? Like, if they're not into it, makes it a bit of a challenge. That's my dream. I don't know if it's the reason I'm still single, but... Thanks again. Yeah. I was hoping maybe that it would be like a point of interest if I was featuring... Because it's a category. Variety streamers. I kept hearing that phrase. I'm a variety streamer. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and double down on variety. But maybe that's why I don't have that many viewers. I don't know. I actually have a pretty strong fan base in Call of Duty Mobile. I don't know if it's still true, but it used to be able to just log in and I would instantly get invited to a match. All right. He's targeting me real good. Let me get out of there. I'll align this. Okay, here comes somebody over here. So this game is, it seems really chill. There you go, see? I like the variety angle, but of course it means, whoa. It means, get out of there. Less time to focus on any one of the particular games. So the more games you try to mix and match, you know, the less time you've got to play any one of them. Obviously. Whoa. Okay, we gotta. Did I get it in? There it is. So, this is pretty chill here, but once you get into the higher difficulty levels, it gets insane. Like, crazy insane. It's part of the fun. And I'm soloing right now just to grind some credits. They've got a little sort of battle pass system, but it's very achievable to unlock all the rewards without spending money. They didn't overdo it. So it's pretty straightforward grinding for the credits. Where are we? Okay, I'm gonna head to this thing. Let's go do this satellite thing. Where are you, satellite thing? I like blowing those up. The car X Drift. Really? I guess you got to find like the one game that has a niche community where the community it's, you know, and it just clicks. That's what I haven't found yet. Look at all those beacons. I got to go find those beacons. But first, where is this? I think that's it over there. No? We're almost there. I'm going to go check this outpost for supplies. Sometimes there's stuff after you blow it up. Gotta find them samples. Give me samples. Oh, sometimes they're tucked away in corners. You don't see them until you get real close. And nothing. Alright. Where were we? Heading this way. I think I can start getting some of this done. Even though I'm not at that location yet. Okay, gotta find this blue beacon. Yeah, I gotta start doing that more often, but I don't feel like I've got a large enough community base just yet. But I should probably just start inviting folks to solos. Where's the... Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. I found the beacon. I gotta... Oh, usually there's samples and junk down here. I guess not. Alright, let me drop... Where do I think they're coming from? I don't know. We're gonna put it over there. Hold on, let me catch up to your chat there. They'll come. Thanks. Yeah. I'll check you out. You did the networking the right way. Some people just drop in and be like, "Hey, follow for follow." And you know that's technically a violation of terms of service. But yeah, I'll check you out. You've been quite polite and supportive. All right, I got to do this thing. Upload data. And then the swarms will come. I like taking those out. Sometimes they don't, and it gets boring. No, here we go. My grenade launcher is launching stuff. I appreciate that because people get weird and pushy about it. But see, you done did it right. Now I feel interested and intrigued. Just being friendly and actually chatting with a player is so much more productive. Boom! I tore down that other objective without even getting to it. Whoa! There we go. Did I already finish the... Alright, that was this data. The data got sent. Let's go clear out these robots if there are any. Here we go. Get out of here, robot. Looks like we got them. Woof. I don't usually have all this extra air support. Usually you're toughing it out without all that bonus stuff dropping in. I did clear the data, right? Yeah, I did. I think those towers are down too, but we're going to go check that out. Exactly. More enjoyment, more interaction, more engagement. Okay, let me sneak around in here. I don't know if there's an extra level of blowing this up that I'm supposed to do, or if we've blown it up enough. I don't have a hell bomb. And none of these have like ports or windows. If they got a window, you can drop a... You can't... Oh my gosh! I forgot that I put it in the camera. I put it on the... I've been running around doing stuff and I've just been staring at the... See, I get forgetful. I have it on performance mode, so I wasn't able to see what I was doing. I apologize for that. That was ridiculous. Should have had it on... Thanks for calling me out on that, man. I would have let it... I literally once did a stream where I just forgot about everything and I just left it on the wrong page for like an hour. It was so dumb. Sometimes it really helps to have other people watching what you're doing. That's why, like, we were talking about relationship stuff, kind of. My dream is to, like, you know. I don't want the tool. Yeah. The dream is to find a gamer girl and team up, and then fall in love. Okay, where are we? What is going on? Oh, I need to go all the way over here.
Tagging map.
There's stuff. All right. Thanks. Yeah, it's all in the service of comedy. Okay, good. Everything looks fine now. Samples? No samples. Got stims though. We'll use one up. Pick up another one for funsies. Have I been down there already? I don't know. It doesn't look like I have. That happened to you, huh?
I found something.
Well, that's a mighty kind of offer, man. I always wonder how people get into doing moderation. I don't know that it would be any fun for you. I don't have that big of an audience right now. You are the audience. You can moderate yourself if you want. There's another thing right here. Let's drop a...
Fire in the hole.
That up. But it'd be probably more fun to team up and play. I don't want the machine. Give me the metal. Stalwart's all right, but I don't need it. I like the lasers for the robots. Do you now? That's always helpful. I have a pretty decent range. I see. Yeah, the ladies like a deep voice. I used to perform. I used to be not just a technician, but also a... where am I going? What am I looking at? Oh, okay. I now get it. So these are beacons I didn't see earlier. Let me go track these beacons down. It's a graveyard. The eulogy template is hilarious. Somebody got a screenshot of that? I don't know. Where was that beacon? Show me the beacon. There's one beacon. There's two though over here. I swear there was one on this one. Oh man, it's easy to get lost on these planets. if I've already been there. Let's go look around.
I found something.
It was awesome. It was fun, but like I said, it didn't really pay well because that whole industry, like too many, they thrive by underpaying their hardest workers. So I loved it. I love building stuff. Like I have basic carpentry skills. I have basic lighting and sound design skills. Actually, my lighting and sound design are a little bit more than basic. They're pretty advanced for an actor. But yeah,
There's something here.
I busted my ass for 20 years. Oh, clip at your own, clip whatever you want. I also have that. I've been using. I don't know if I want to keep paying for it or not, but I've been using that AI clipping machine, Eclipse. It does okay. They say they just upgraded it, so I'm trying to compare it to the previous versions. Okay, where'd that other beacon go? There's a whole other beacon floating around. Yeah, if you can get people to watch. Oh, there it is. It's way over there. I actually, that's the one place I've been exploring and tinkering with different online making things in terms of passive income and posting junk on Facebook that makes it into the posting reels and what are the other ones called? And stories. I haven't made a lot of money, but it's actually made me a little bit of money. Like I've gotten some payouts out of that. So I just got to focus on really making interesting clips, which is tough because it's easy to get like hyper focused on the video game and then not talk, especially if there's no chat. Okay, where am I? What were we doing? All right, that's the one we already did. Let's
Dropping
go
a pin.
back this way. You should see this game in like at level 10. It's monstrous. It's insane. Like right now I'm playing I think level 3 on difficulty because I want to solo just for the sake of goofing off and figuring out the enemies. I hadn't really played. There's 3 different factions you can fight in this game. There are this game is sort of based on
20 minutes remaining.
what? 19 minutes. Okay, good. I better hustle. Are you familiar with the movie? You probably are. What's it called? What is the movie called? I'm about to tell you about a movie and I can't remember what it's called. Starship Troopers. Oh, wait. This is the machine gun. I need to put this somewhere where it'll actually hit them. I don't even need it right now. Let's see. Let's throw that.
Sending down sentry.
So this game is indirectly inspired by, or directly inspired by, Starship Troopers. And I don't know if they deployed the different factions separately, but from what I think if I have the history correct, they started off with the bugs, which are straight out of Starship Troopers, and then they added these other factions. So you can fight bugs, robots, and like zombie things. They call squids for some reason. They do have kind of squid faces. They have like zombies with oh, what is his name? Cthulhu faces. Samples. It's a looter shooter grindathon. But the high level difficulties gets crazy. Like crazy. So crazy. Okay, where am I? That's the actual final objective I've got to get to. Just want to see if there's any hidden shit over here. Sometimes there's like loot. It's actually a pretty simple game. The complexity and the chaos comes from the difficulty level getting out of control. Like just out of control. Above level 5, it's insane. So like this is like super easy right here where what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because there's a lot of samples to collect, and that's your basic upgrade currency for your ship. And then super credits, as they call their dollar bills in this world, for buying other stuff. Go up. Okay. Is that gonna open? Is that door gonna open? I don't think so. I gotta knock this stuff down. Turn off. I don't think the light at the top of it. Okay. Yeah, it's fun, especially like I said, I'm grinding solo right now for my own entertainment. In a hot second, I'm gonna probably team up with some randoms and then go at a higher difficulty level because it gets insane. But also, it's the end of my day. I've been in a nocturnal schedule because the heat right now is out of control. And so instead of trying to run the air conditioning to keep my machines cool, because you know how they don't like the heat, it's still a chore, but still a bit. You still got to run it at night because it's been muggy and gross. But it's way better than, you know, trying to play at 4 in the afternoon. Is there something down here? I don't think so. Alright, I think I've cleared the map. Yeah, if you... The equivalent in Call of Duty... Woo, whoa, watch out. Oh, that's the other thing about this game. Friendly fire is default and permanently on. So you can, like, blow yourself up. You can blow your teammates up on purpose or by accident. And that is just baked into the chaos, and it's absolutely part of the fun. Some people get really aggravated about it, but it is what it is, and you just got to deal with it. I have literally... One of my first rounds... You're telling me, yeah, I am. One of the first missions I ever went on for this game, I was trying to be helpful, and I dropped. I called in some sort of... Oh boy, hold on. Let me take care of this.
Deploying sentry.
Pop this guy over there.
Sending down sentry.
Get up on the high ground. Get up on this rock, brah. Come on. Character, do what I'm telling you.
How'd you like the chase? Oh, freedom!
Now they're coming from somewhere else. Alright, no worries, no worries. You don't have to apologize for technology not working. That's technology for you, friend. Making our lives better by never quite working exactly as advertised. No offense. I know you come from a technology legacy family, but man, when things don't work. Alright, I called in the shuttle. Now we just gotta... Sometimes you get like slammed. Sometimes you sit here waiting for 30 seconds and nothing happens.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Oh, I put that railgun in a place that's blocking itself. Woof! It's calling in support. We're gonna get some freaking drop ships up in here now. This might get interesting. Although we are getting lots of extra air support, so it might not be that bad. All this extra, like, air support stuff, I'm not responsible for. The game is doing that for some sort of mission reason. Yikes! Get out of my face! Woof. Hit hard. I think they're sneaking in from over here. Okay, clear on this side.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Alright, we're about to clear on out of here. Yeah, connection issues can be a drag when they happen. But like I said, you don't need to apologize for that. That's just the internet being the internet.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Okay. So I've accidentally blown up my team just as we're loading the extraction Pelican vehicle. Called the Pelican. That was like
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
the silliest thing I think I did. There was like a wave of bugs coming at us,
Watch where you're standing.
and I fumbled. Ooh. I like to stick around and shoot as many of them as possible while we wait while we get the final countdown. Come on. There it is. Got it. Anybody else? We got any more robots sneaking up on us? Nope. Oh, now my thing's gone. Time to go.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning.
So imagine that, but with like 10 times the waves of stuff. Whether it's monsters like bugs, or the squid zombies, or these robots. Playing at like difficulty levels 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oof. They call level 10 the Super Helldive. Oh, I missed the radar tower. Or did I get it? No, I missed it. Didn't light up. Those are fun. They hide. Aw, I didn't get 3 stars. Oh, man. I can't believe I've spent half that mission just on the close-up with my webcam. That was silly. Alright, we're going to step it up to the next level. But I'm going to take a little Mother Nature break. I'm going to answer Mother Nature's call, and maybe I got to refill my hydration. So I'll be away for a hot second. Let me set up a little music. I don't know why I didn't plug this in when I started the stream.
Another victory for democracy.
136 robots. So this, if you're interested in this game, this is their equivalent of the Battle Pass system. They call them war bonds, and there's different collections, and they each have like cosmetic stuff, but also weapon sets, each with their own perks. Like the armor comes with different passive perks. Oh, I never noticed this one has a robot arm. That's totally a reference to Starship Troopers. Absolutely. So some of it is it's really interesting. The cosmetic side, it all sticks to a very narrow band. So you don't have the like crazy things going on in Call of Duty. Like the one complaint, I think it's funny, I don't care. But how some people are like, Call of Duty is turning into Fortnite. I'm like, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Have you seen Fortnite? Like, Fortnite now has Star Wars stuff in it. That's insane. They're building a whole new world in Fortnite. The cool part is, to finish this ramble, is that you can drop just like in other games, you can buy with real money, and it's pretty equivalent to the Call of Duty coins. In terms of the cost. Actually, no, you get more at a lower price. But it's also pretty easy to just grind these. How much? I think I just picked up several. Where am I at? I got 400 super credits. But I just spent a whole bunch. So, and then you also got... So the 3 currencies are... Whatever the yellow thing is called. Requisitions. Then there's credits, and then there's the different kinds of like samples from the planet, but you just use those to unlock certain things for your ship. Like I'm saving up to either add more guns, which adds an additional barrage or an additional salvo to all of these orbital barrage weapons. There's a bunch of stuff you can unlock. And then there's a few cosmetic things that you get in some of those war bonds. This is where you would apply the cosmetics to your different vehicles. But yeah, it's not you literally can just grind them all out without spending any money at all. And so then you get random armor types. There's all kinds. Of course, they all generally fit inside that same sort of bandwidth. You don't have animal creature characters, or I don't think they do a special Halloween thing. I love Fortnite too. I just haven't made time to play it. I'm generally I started off as an MMO addict. I don't know if you remember.
The siege upon managed democracy continues.
Yes.
Let us rally to her defense.
He does nothing. He just sits there on the control ship and rambles and interrupts me when I'm talking to people. Yeah, bonus stuff is always good. So it's very approachable. There's you don't really need to get there's two, like, you know how they do the base game and then a deluxe edition. The deluxe edition unlocks one additional war bond setup. You get this one, which has the most pages. This one has like 7 or 8 different pages you can unlock all these things in. And you can't pay to buy the medals to unlock the items, which is interesting. You can unlock the war bond. Like, I did drop an extra like $10 or something to get one more war bond, so I've got 3 that are unlocked. But you can't buy the yellow honor medals with cash, so you have to grind anyways. So I think it's pretty dope that they did it that way. And so they got emotes and like there's emotes that you can interact with other people. Like, you can give each other high fives and you can salute each other with their weird salute that they have in the game. But there's also emotes for the winner circle, just like in Call of Duty. And they randomly play automatically, so you don't have to sit there and try to land it. I agree, it's a good thing. So you get one for free, and then if you buy they call it the Super Citizen Bundle, you get an unlock for an extra one. And then you also get this goofy... This is why I wasn't going to get it, because I knew that you can just grind to unlock, but I didn't know what this was. And this was the mystery item that was bonus. There's also a cool armor set that's like goofy, and you get a special, like, you can see my name tag. It says Super Citizen, and it's got like a special icon. So kind of cheesy and meaningless. But I love when there's a good mini game inside of a game. Like, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online for a while. Like I was saying, I'm an MMO addict. And when I got the Xbox, that was the best MMO that I could find. Well, the one that I liked the most. And I was already playing Skyrim. I don't have it currently installed because I made room to check out other games. And I'm mad at myself because I miss Elder Scrolls Online. But more specifically, there's a card game inside of Elder Scrolls. I want that to be a standalone game that I can play on my iPad that connects to the Elder Scrolls game universe. I forget what it's called right now. It's got a funny, goofy name, but that is such a weird, awesome, goofy card game. But anyways, this is the thing. I was like, I didn't know what it was. It's not as cool as I imagined in my head. But it was the one item in the description, this stratagem hero. Stratagems are the different things that you can use the D-pad combos to call in during the missions. And it was like mini game inside your ship. And so I shelled out the extra cash to find out what this is instead of looking it up. And it was a little disappointing because here's how it works. When you play, oh wait, I've got to hit the stratagem to play. And then it's like a speed game. And I'm terrible at these. I was hoping it was a little itty bitty like miniature figurines game, or So that's it. That's the entire game. I didn't know what it was going to be. I was hoping for maybe a little weird Doom-like shoot 'em arcade game. That would have been fun. I was hoping for some sort of collectible trading card game was really what I was hoping for. And instead of looking it up like a smart person, which I am, I'm not that dumb, but I was lame and I was just like, well, I need to find out. And I just, on impulse, when I was going to just get the base game. It's like, fuck it, get the Super Citizen. I don't regret it,
Helldiver.
But yeah,
Any bugs lately?
if it had, I just really wish it had been like a little miniature trading card game. Somehow, with a little table that you could sit and play with other people. When you squad up with people, everyone gathers in one of their ships. So like the host of the session, everyone shows up in your ship and you can hang out and do goofy things. One of the things that I want to do, I've always wanted to do this, and I just haven't found the right people to collaborate. Are you familiar with, you have to be, you're of the right age, and you're a gamer. Do you remember Red versus Blue? The Halo, what do they call it? There's like a Japanese name for the way they made it. Is it Machinimica? Something like that. I'm butchering it. But yeah, I wanted to do, forever, ever since seeing Red versus Blue, I was like, I need to round up a few people that have the same video games as I do and sit around and like film each other from, everyone's perspective, so we can make a little Machinimaka, whatever you call it, video game TV series. And now with AI, people are doing that, but without the fun of doing it actually in the video game. They're just taking screenshots and then telling AI to animate them and doing weird things. There's some clever ones, and I've been debating whether or not to do that. I'd much rather actually it be all in-game footage. So I've been saving my streams to see if I'll go back and just do my own voiceover acting for it. You do remember that. It's worth going back and rewatching. It looks a little old, obviously, because it's Halo, whatever version of Halo they used to film it in from forever ago, but it's crazy. I was watching it for a while, then I kind of stopped. It fell off. It turns out it evolved into a whole crazy thing. And I think there's even like a major movie that they ended up making. Not like, I don't think it came out in theaters, but they made some cool movie thing.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation.
Indeed. Oh, there's a second mission. Right. Okay, I need to answer Mother Nature's call, so we're going to come back. Oh, no. I don't want to. We'll leave it right here, because I don't want to cancel the mission.
A successful operation. Liberty rings true this day.
You haven't experienced the depths of AI. That's fine, don't worry about the typos. You haven't had experienced the depths of AI. Yeah, I'm on the fence about it. There's plenty of reasons to not mess with it. Like, it's a little crazy how much water it wastes. And that's something some people are really upset about and other people don't even think about. But because it's all computing power, they have to build cooling systems. Thanks. I'll be right back. We can keep chatting about AI and stuff. But while I'm away, check out Helldivers. What's one of them called? I bet if you just type in Helldivers AI clips or AI reels, you'll find some. But people are making like interviews with the Helldiver characters, or there's somebody that's just doing straight voiceovers. They'll take a loop from inside the game and just voiceover. That's the kind. I think I'm gonna do that because it's a little bit it's less guilty feeling because the AI has it's because they got to cool all the computers, right? And so in some places are doing it really sustainable and green. Like I just read an article about, I forget what country because I have terrible memory, but somewhere in Europe, someone is placing their AI data centers on rivers. So it's like a little floating pagoda of a computing center that uses the water in the river and recycles it so it's sustainable and they're not wasting the water. That's Europe being real green for you. But you may or may not have heard there's a story that's outraging people. I should just launch this. I'm not. The urge to go to the bathroom just disappeared. There's a super data center being built in some. Midwestern state where it's like there's not a lot of what's with all the vibration on my phone? Anyways, the shocking part is, according to all the projections, when this super data center is built, which I forget which AI company, but some AI company is building it to run like next gen super mega AI, but it's going to use more water. It's going to waste more water because they have no recycling plan for it. It's going to waste more water than the entire population of that. And I don't know if it's the entire state or the entire county that they're building it in. One of the two. Either way, that's crazy, right? And they could have, and they're building it like it's out in the desert somewhere. It's like, why are they building it the most backwards way possible? Why didn't they build it somewhere where they've got a massive reservoir of water that they could use in a clean, recyclable way? That's the oligarchy for you. All right, I'm gonna try this solo. I ended up talking so much that I didn't need to use the restroom. All right, I'm gonna crank up the audio, so I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'll pop in to talk more in a second. Right? I think so too. It's totally ridiculous and unnecessary. But some people, man. At any rate, that's just one of the controversies with AI. And that one's the one that I take the most serious. All right, I should pay attention. Whoa, I think those are robots right there. Whoa, I landed on top of a hill. Great. That's awesome. I'm gonna not die. Come on, don't die. I have to like slide my way down this hill. Woof. Okay, I didn't die. Let me drop my usual equipment.
Deploying support weapon.
But I definitely well, thanks. I will. Also, let me finish telling you this idea. So, if you look around on my profile, I kind of cosplay a character. Whenever I promote my channel, I mean, the name Mr. Zeppo isn't just my gamer handle. It is a character from my sci-fi action adventure fan fiction rom-com book series that I'm trying to make myself write it as part of my live stream. And but I have writer's block because I'm a collaborator. Like, I am designed by natural. Ooh, we got some robots coming at us over here. I'm meant to have a group of people because of the theater training, you know. Oh, that's a baddie. Shit, I forgot that I upped the difficulty level. I completely forgot about that. Come on. Oh, and now there's a freaking... Okay, I need to run away for a little bit. And drop the Gatling gun right here.
Deploying sentry.
See, now it's getting chaotic. This is how this is the crazy... Oh, what the heck just happened? Someone just dropped an ICBM over there somewhere. The other thing that's interesting, I was mistaken. I thought that it was an open world situation on each of these. There's a whole galaxy, but you haven't shown you the galaxy map. There's a whole galaxy of planets that you can do missions on. And with each planet, there's different missions, and there's 10 difficulty levels. Can I look at the map from here? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I can look at this map, though. Where are we? I'm going to head over here to the extract to drop my supply samples, my supply stuff for later. So, okay. Thanks. So, it's... My brand is the Zeppoverse. And the idea is... Okay, don't steal my idea. Oh no, that's just the sun. Or that's just the environment. I thought maybe a bomb went off, but... so I'm writing a like dystopian sci-fi future inspired by all my favorite, you know, from Blade Runner to... what's that other one?
Here.
There's a really famous book from forever ago that I can't remember the name now. That is a huge... Oh, there's a thing.
Fire in the hole.
I have to acknowledge, people are going to accuse me of just like ripping off the Matrix, but I've had this idea since long before that movie came out. But I can't prove it because I've never really written it yet. I have not. I have sample chapters though. You've been crazy supportive. If you like reading, you'd never. Oh, good. That's appreciated. Is this where the... Oh, no, this is a nice little outcropping, though. I like me some... It's not close enough to where I need to... Where I would need it, but... I like when you've got height advantage. Okay, so in my book series, it's a dystopian future... And there's a lot of like there's a mystery thing going on where you don't really know what is real and what is not real. It's gonna have a little bit of it's gonna feel like a combination of Black Mirror and The Matrix and a little cyberpunk thrown in for good measure, and then some callbacks to other stuff. I want to do a little film noir. I want to do a little James Bond, sexy espionage. So there's a bunch of different stories that I'm tying all together through the idea that everyone is actually living in a computer, and they did it to themselves on purpose. But the mystery is like, why did they do that? Oh, we got a bot drop coming in. Where's the ship? Just got notified of a bot drop. Where are they? They trying to take over this spot? Listen, there might be more samples. I must look for samples. So, my character, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, is his like standard backstory is that he is a robot from a parallel dimension where artificial life evolved first, like synthetic, what humans would call synthetic. The evolutionary process, everything evolved not as a carbon-based life forms, but silica-based life forms. So instead of, the microbiology of small cells and stuff, it was all nanotech. Anyways, this is also a delusion. He doesn't realize it, but there's a whole backstory behind the backstory about why he thinks he's a robot. But he believes himself to be a robot, and he is technically, compared to the people that he's dealing with. The people that he is trying to alert to their craziness is, there's a whole thing. So he's been stranded on planet Earth, but I spell planet Earth funny, to make it different. And where are we? Oh, I want to do this first.
Tagging map.
I like to do... We'll come back to that question mark later, because it's in the opposite direction. Anyways, long story short, there's, I want to do action-adventure stuff and fan fiction remixes and shout-outs and Easter eggs and all kinds of crazy junk, because it's all happening as a virtual experience for reasons that I've already disclosed on the live stream. It's actually somewhere there's a clip about it. And I even have, sometimes I do this opening bit at the beginning of my live stream where I have a robot voice, and it's not a real AI. It's just my desktop has like a text reading thing that has a cool robot voice. So, ooh, hello, robot. I'm obsessed with robots, by the way. Like I love the Terminator and junk. Stuff like that. So anyways, there's a...
Critical stratagem available.
Oh, here we go. We get a free hell bomb. I guess we just gotta place it right here somewhere. Can I climb up on here? No. Is this the right place? Drop. Oh no, I'm being attacked. I cannot drop the hell bomb if I'm being bombed myself. Okay, where is he? Oh my god. I should have dropped my other things first. Dang it. Alright, I think I'm gonna survive this.
No longer an objective critical stratagem available.
Okay. Better do this quickly. Hold on. Let me...
Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
Woof. Ah. Oh no! Oh no! I can't get up there! Arrgh. Okay, that's fine. You can still detonate hell bombs. You just gotta run away first. Oh no! I fucked it up. I thought I was gonna blow it up. That's dumb. Now I gotta wait for that to cool down. Am I actually in the right spot though?
Critical stratagem available.
Alright. I messed that up. Hold on. Let me get this. There we go.
Hellbomb request approved. Deploying now.
What was I saying about my own book series?
30 minutes remaining.
Here we go. Now I can activate. Let me get this going. Oh, sometimes when I do my opening bit, I have this script that I have my desktop reader read. Watch this explosion. This is crazy. I like to salute. That's the Helldivers salute. Come on, Hellbomb. Boom! I'm glad I wasn't any closer. Sometimes I don't get the distance right, and I get blown up. Samples? Samples anywhere? No. Alright. So you can imagine the chaos when, like, at a level 10, there's, like, 1,000 more bad guys coming at you. The waves are relentless. And you gotta push it. You gotta enter these complicated D-pad combos to call in the airstrikes or the bombs and stuff. It gets crazy out of control. And it's a blast. Alright, here we go. We got some bad guys right there. On. So it's easy to do it when you're not...
Sending down sentry.
like too... Oh, brutal.
Deploying replacement.
I apparently blew myself up somehow. I don't know how, but apparently I did that to myself. Oh, I should have landed on that building just for the shits and giggles of blowing up that
Joining the
building.
fray.
Oh my god, look at that thing. So those are the drop ships. You're supposed to try and blow them up before they get there, but I never... Oh, I don't have my stuff. Where's my stuff? You gotta find your stuff. Okay. I like blowing up these lights, even though that doesn't really help anything. One of these days, I'll play... Whoa! You gotta watch out for your own friendly fire. Okay. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Get out. I gotta chuck. Did I get it? I got it. I think I got it. Find and destroy all the air... Is that the dropships? Destroy Anima. Oh, that's the outpost. That's one outpost. Oh, there's still another one there.
Dropping a pin.
Oh, I got it. It's right here. Good. Gotta ping it right inside. Nope, bounced off the wrong way. Come here, get in there. There it is.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Do I have some samples over here? No. Sometimes. Not. Also no. Oh, here we go. Give me the samples. I want all the samples. Climb. You can climb. I can climb. Nothing there. All right, we did that. Good. We're going to head in this direction.
Tagging map.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. I like to blow up them lights. I'm going in the wrong direction, aren't I? Yes, I am. There is a giant rock in my way. Let's go around this way. I never finished my sentence. Sometimes for my opening sequence at the very beginning of the live stream, you know how people will put on like a countdown timer starting in 10 minutes. I have like a 10-minute robot narration. I've got a couple of different variants of it. In one of them, the robot reads like a critical reveal chapter from my book series, which is an actual sample of something I've already written. And it's kind of neat. Ooh, there's a whole thing over here. Got a question mark over here. Let's find out what's what.
I found something.
I haven't played that in a hot minute for my opening. Maybe this next stream. Well, I'm probably gonna go to bed after this, but no, I don't want the shovel. You're supposed to be able to dig and find things with the shovel. I want grenades. Give me grenades. But I've never actually had it work. Every time I see a shovel and I dig, I get nothing. Super credits. Let's go. Alright. Is there any more stuff around here? Doesn't look like it. Back to the marker. No, I don't remember if I've got that opening with the story chapter in it clipped. I should do that soon.
You've done your duty.
Oh, look at that. Somebody blew it up for me.
With honor.
Great. Oh, I'm also running in the wrong direction. I'm going to still go over there, even though they blew it up for me. Because I want to scope out for materials and fight any lingering robots. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, dropships. I'm supposed to be able to blow that up with this, but I don't think it's the right thing. I should have probably... Oh wow, my vibration is out of control. Come on, Gatling gun.
Deploying sentry.
Whoa! Ah! Yikes. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of them over there, too. Shit. This is a spicy spot right here. Okay. I think this area is clear. This extra item. Get him. Oh, I don't have any freaking... I need to call in supplies. Get some cover over here. Let the Gatling gun do most of the work. See if there's any more hiding in the area that I don't know about. Call in some supplies. 'Cause I need
Equipment package.
to drop some grenades down those windows. Okay.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Let's go. Sure. Those guys are not coming at me. What's up? Don't know why. Alright. Here we go. Gotta get it right in there. Boom. Nice.
Outpost cleared.
Boom. We didn't get interrupted by any new robots popping out of there. That's always good. Give me my samples! No? Nothing to collect? That's a bummer. Alright, where are we? That's a big old something. I don't think... This is like a... This is not the primary objective. Oh, there's somebody behind me. I think I need to call in a Hellbomb for that, but it doesn't have it listed. Woof!
Throwing grenade!
Are these already destroyed? Oh, maybe these are already destroyed. I guess this count is already blown up. They look mangled. We got robots over here. Kaboom! I was having a terrible time trying to... Oh! Hidden objective.
Objective located.
I always like it.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
Mission at 20 minutes.
Yeah, we got enough time. Let's find all the gear. Which one is this? Explosive, sure. Hold. Just gonna put it in. Oh, no, I gotta activate it first. And I hear robots. Actually, this is working out. The volume isn't too loud. You're not getting an echo chamber, are you? I can hear fine enough for, like, playing sake. It's not as loud as I like, but it works. And I can still chat. Alright, so this is all about finding the ammo that's been spread out all over the place. Smoke. Mini nuke, yeah. There's another one over here. What is this one? Napalm. Let's go. I don't think we actually target directly here. It'd be neat if we picked the target ourselves. But you gotta do all this busy work to get it set up and then hit a code. Lots of code entering in this game. What's this one? Static field, sure, why not? Let's do that. Let's pop that in there. Go, load it up. And this one took me a while to figure out. It's the combination of different... You gotta get it to 100, but it isn't just about cranking the one button all the way up. There it is. Now it's plugged in, and in theory this will start actually bombing things elsewhere on the planet. Now, what is fun, even though it is not an open world situation, which I mistakenly thought it was. Woof! Whoa! Gotta run.
Helldivers never die.
Oh, and there's a whole freaking ship coming in. Dang it. Should have set up. Ah! Okay, I should have set up a Gatling gun or something first.
How'd you like to
Yikes.
taste of freedom? Must defend prosperity.
Good grief. Gonna have to survive this without my extra gear. Ugh. Woo! So imagine that, but like 10 times worse. Like 10 times more chaotic. With a whole squad running around. And potentially like getting in each other's ways. And friendly fire and junk. It's madness. Okay, there is still an outpost or something over here. We're going to go hunt them down. But it is very satisfying to play solo. It's another airship area, but it's already been blown up. That's the only thing. I'm a little miffed that they've been dropping these extra strikes. It's handy. I get why they're doing it.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
But also, I wanted to blow this up. I'm soloing for a reason. To get used to actually fighting these robots all on my own. I don't think that's
in the hole.
anything. Okay. Oh, I forgot to restock on. Woof! Oh no! They snuck up on me. I didn't see them. Alright. I'm gonna dive back in.
Reinforcements on the way.
Helldiver, reporting to the
Alright, where's my dropped gear? Okay, we got a supply box right
Dropping
behind us.
pin.
Awesome. Although I don't need any supplies right now because I've got that perk that gives me lots of
Tagging
supplies when I land. Just gotta find my shit. Where is my dropped gear? There's probably still bad guys over there, and there's still bad guys over here. Whoa! And he's calling in for reinforcements. Where is that dropship gonna land? And where the F is my stuff? Gotta get my samples. Can't leave without the samples. And my laser cannon, super helpful. Shit. I am not gonna have enough time to drop that freaking. No, I died again. Darn it. I was doing so good until then, just then.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Alright.
democracy has landed.
Deploying sentry.
I was over here somewhere. I want my stuff back. Gotta get my stuff back. Particularly the samples. That's the important part. Cannon, of course, super useful. And the guard dog, always super useful. Okay. I'm just gonna go explore this thing. And I dropped that Gatling gun somewhere I don't need it. But it's okay. It's okay. I think this area has already been cleared because they've been doing it for me. There's no way to destroy these things. Thought there would be, but I don't think there is. They keep not blowing up. And I've been testing that idea out a couple times now on different missions. Alright. It's time to head out.
Dropping a pin.
I think at the end of this mission, I'll take a proper break and... Does this thing blow up? No. Oh, that's an old version. That's a copy of the gun. There it is. That's where we're going.
You may proceed to extraction.
Oh my god, I almost walked into a landmine. I don't know if that adds points or not, but I like blowing them up. we've already cleared this out. Yes. See, this entrenchment tool, which is a shovel, I keep hearing that if you use it wherever you find it, you'll uncover bonus loot. Different, you know, either credits or samples. I think it only worked for me once. And I don't know if that's a bug or if they nerfed that or what, but I stopped trying because every time I would dig and dig and dig, and then I would just get swarmed by robots. Make sure I'm not being followed. If you're still here when I extract from this mission, be sure to check out the map, because that's one of the things that makes this game interesting, I think. It's like this, it's pretty big, and you got the 3 different factions, and I'm fairly certain, although it has not been confirmed, I'm fairly certain that they are going to introduce new factions. Alright, there's a
Tagging
robot
map.
right there. Where are you, you bad little robot? Woof! Ah! Should have done this first. Okay, I just saw there's a whole freaking thing just landed.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Get out of my face! Whoa! They're sneaking up behind me. Oh, now I'm stuck in my own EM field. Dang it. That's the worst. This is the wrong machine. Bust out this machine. Oh my god! Okay. Oh, that's a dead end. See if I can flank a little. Ah, nope, nope. There's more of them. Come on, clear out, EM. Okay. Alright. I gotta get into the center of this thing. Drop a machine gun, because they're gonna come at me some more. I'm fairly certain. I don't know where they're gonna come at me from, so we're gonna put this up there. That may have been a dumb idea.
Sending down sentry.
Also, there's usually samples hiding. So before we leave, we can find some of them, hopefully. Okay. Let me.
Whatever it takes.
I'm glad I dropped supply here earlier. And we're going to go ahead and put in this code. I don't know if that's the same every time or if it changes.
Confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Do we have any doodle?
Dropping a pin.
I think I might have accidentally, or not accidentally, I preemptively cleared them out. Sometimes this extraction time it gets the craziest, but sometimes it gets boring. You know, it's gonna be crazy.
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Come on, Gatling gun, help! Oh my God, there's a whole other dropship. I've not been able to figure out where the sweet spot is to blow them up. I also don't think this is the right. The laser cannon is really helpful, like useful against the robots themselves, especially when the stasis, the EM field will like stabilize, like immobilize them. It'll also slow you down if you walk into it, but it's not. It doesn't take down the drop ships. I want to get the thing that blows up the drop ships. Here's where I should have put the Gatling gun. Oh, thanks for the help, Super Earth.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
See, look at that. The Gatling gun in a place where it just blocked itself up. Yeah, explosions.
20 seconds.
You can just blow shit up anywhere you want in this game. Well, not everything, but there's a lot of destruction.
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
You can land on top of buildings and that'll destroy them.
Pelican 1
Samples hiding
arriving
back
at
here?
coordinates.
Samples! Give me more stuff! Nope.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Alright. For Super Earth and managed democracy. That's the catchphrase.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright, Murda VIP. That's going to be the end of this session. Thanks for dropping in. If you want to check out how mediocre I am at Call of Duty, I've got some Warzone and Call of Duty sessions right there on my video on demand shelf from just earlier today. So I'm in Pacific Standard Time, but I've been sleeping during the day and doing stuff at night. That's a really pretty horizon. I'll take a screenshot of it before or right when the ship flies by. Outstanding patriotism. This is all satire. If you're familiar, you probably get it. If you remember Super Troopers, this is satire on our own tendencies towards colonialism. There it is. Oh no, there's with the ship. I don't think I got the right screenshot. But anyways, yeah, check out my or check out some of the clips I've posted. I have a Facebook page. If you want to be, you've been super supportive in your offer to be supportive. If you want to help me out the most, if you like the idea of reading, of being an alpha test reader, go to my here. This is the center of the Zeppoverse project. Let me drop where is it? Actually, I have a nice little prefab. Let's see what my stats were. All right, 232, not too shabby.
We lost many good
Solo run, I did all right. I got 53.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
I up my numbers. Let's get something. What are we gonna get? Let's unlock the drip. This is my fashion. This one I got for the colors more than anything else. I haven't. Ooh, no, I don't have enough money. I don't have actual credits. I finally leveled up so that I can unlock. There's 2 different kinds of mech that you can call in. I don't know why they made 2. I guess they just have different weapons loadouts. They could have made them configurable, but oh well. Where is my little promo blurb? Here. Check this out. If you're still here, I don't know if you still are, but anybody watching in the not too distant future, welcome to the Zeppoverse, a content creation project of many projects. You can visit the many dimensions of the Zeppoverse at the link collection page, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. There you can find links to my Wattpad profile. If you don't know what Wattpad is, it is a social media website that's like Facebook for books instead of people. It's sort of a social media platform for aspiring writers and authors. It is the website where the book you may have heard of by the name of 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not endorsing it. It's not very well written, but it was written by an amateur author, a previously unheard of writer, and they wrote it on Wattpad and shared it on Wattpad, and it got published as a real book that you can go buy at bookstores, because Wattpad is not just for fan fiction. It's literally tied into some publishers, and publishers go looking on those pages for books to read. I've got sample chapters of the constellation of too many stories, because I've got a bazillion stories trapped in my head, and that's where I've been posting the sample chapters as they've slowly been like pulling teeth. Because I really need, like, the dream is to find a lady gamer that also likes the idea of writing video game inspired fan fiction, action adventure, dystopian sci-fi stuff. I just haven't met them yet. Everyone that has ever taken an interest in me, tragically, thinks it's a great idea, but doesn't think that they can help. I don't understand that. Anybody can write, especially with my collaborative I have a patented, it's not really patented, I have my own unique collaborative process. I mean, all collaboration has things in common, but I spent 20 years of my artistic life developing a way to collaborate with people that helps me and helps them and helps everybody in the collaboration create stuff that they would never have created on their own. And then I also add my secret sauce of already having a framework that I want to fit it all into. So there's one story that I have finished. Curiously, it's the one that I haven't even posted sample chapters of, mostly because I can't find the file. I have the printed out version. It's called Blank Slate, and I performed it as a play with a group of friends, and they helped me write it. And I wouldn't have been able to write what we wrote without them. So I'm always looking for collaborators. But of course, these days, no one wants to do anything like that for free. Back when I was in college, you would do everything for free because none of us were in the industry yet, right? But nowadays, it's like, you want me to do work? And then you got to pay me. If I was like family money, I would be hiring people, like cool, groovy people, like come do this project with me. But I didn't come from money. But I'm blessed to be where I'm at. I could be somewhere worse. But if you want to read the sample chapters, you can go there, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo, and then find the Wattpad link. And then you can go. It's free to make a profile. You can sign in with Facebook or with Google. And then you can read not just my books, but all kinds of other cool books. Some of them are really awesome. There's some really great writers that have yet to be discovered by the publishing industry that are sharing their stuff on Wattpad. And so that's where the books are. I've got sample chapters from sample books. And there's way too many books, way too many ideas. That's not even scratching the surface. I also I've been dabbling in trying to make my own original art. That's been on the back burner for like 2 years though. But I've got some ideas. I've got some AI art, which some people think is cool and a lot of people hate because it's AI. And I've got a podcast that I've been doing for years, which I've got to decide if I'm going to keep paying for or if I'm going to finally shut down because it's costing me an arm and a leg and it's not ever made me any money. That's a little on the controversial side, but it's also my podcast. And in fact, these gaming videos are all in my head, like content MacGuffins or golden, what do they used to call them? No, the golden MacGuffins. No, I'm thinking of the wrong word. Anyways, in the book series, there's characters in this sci-fi dystopian future that discover chunks of this content and are trying to figure out what it's about. And the reason that is so is because the plan, which I have yet to actually follow through on, is to write the book series as a live stream show. I'm thinking of doing it on Wednesdays, writing workshop Wednesdays, or Wednesdays writing workshop, or something like that, where instead of playing video games or instead of doing anything else, I just sit with whatever audience hangs out with me all day and draft the next chapter of whatever story I'm working on. I've done a couple sample episodes of that, and I've gotten, a little bit of interest, but it also scares the living bejesus out of me. But I'm gonna try to make myself get to it. That's what this next year is about. Starting with my CODiversary. So in the book series, there will be Call of Duty characters and characters from my favorite movies and, stuff like that, if I can get away with it. I guess you can say, well, again, I've had this idea since before the movies that I know now I'll be told I'm just ripping off. But like The Matrix, Ready Player One, you know how that was amazing. That was a whole jealousy trip for me. It was like, that is sort of like what I want to do. It's about video games. there's pop culture movie references and music references from our, from our youth, from the 80s and 90s. And it's about a virtual cyberpunk world. So when that came out, it was like a stab right to the heart, but I also loved it. Whatever its flaws, some people pick at it for its flaws, but I was just like, oh, this is the kind of thing I'm trying to do. And it was just like brutal that now I'm just, people are going to hear about my ideas and go, you're just knocking that off. It's not the same, but it's up that alley. Anyways, that's enough self-promotion. If you're still here, Murda VIP, thanks again. If you're not, because of your internet connection or whatever, bummer, and I appreciate your supportive viewership. You're the most actual supportive, real-life human viewer I've had in... Oh, I just did it wrong. Boom. Shout out to the fellow gamer and friend of the almost daily variety gaming live stream show, Murda VIP. You're playing Lost Judgment over on your Twitch page. I don't know that game. Lost Judgment. I'm going to go check out a clip of that. All right. Peace out. I got to decide if I'm going to push further or call it a night and go get some sleep. Feeling wide awake. But also, that can last like 10 minutes into a stream, and then I'm like, why am I playing? Because I've been up since 7 p.m. last night, grinding away. I just had a really long Call of Duty session, so maybe check that out. There'll be clips from that dropping over on my Facebook page, Gaming Mr. Seppo. That's where I started the self-promotion at. If you want to help, the easiest, simplest thing you can do is go follow my Facebook gaming page and start watching them reels when they drop and sharing them so they get more viewers. That'll hopefully help bring in more audience, but also each view is like a fraction of a penny. And there's people making enough money from Facebook and Instagram and TikTok that they can travel the world. And I guess I'm not sexy enough for that or something. I don't know. But I've also probably just been doing it all wrong because I'm stubborn and I like to do things my own way. But I digress. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Go be good human beings to each other out there in the real world. Once again, shout out to Murda VIP. And yeah. I will be checking for that friend request in Call of Duty. And should you ever happen to pick up Helldivers, let me know. And also, for you or anybody else watching along, I have a slightly out of date list of the too many games installed on my Xbox and on my iPad. That the gimmick there was I was hoping to have an audience participation thing where all week long people would vote for the top 5 games that they want to see me stream next week. And so tomorrow's Sunday. I check it every Sunday and I haven't had new... Just talk myself hoarse. I haven't had new votes in like a year. But if you're still listening, drop a vote for any game that you see on the list, or any game available on Game Pass, or any game available for free in the mobile space. Because I've already spent way too much money on games, and I'm saving up for. I always save up for one last purchase of a new video game for the holidays in the new year. But maybe I'll I don't know. I don't know what's dropping between now and the end of January. Anyways, I'm out. Thanks again. Peace out.